スーパーマリオの最新作ヨッシーアイランド。
A long, long time ago. This is a story about baby Mario and Yoshi. A stork hurries across the dusky pre-dawn sky. In his bill, he supports a pair of twins. Suddenly, a shadow appears in a gap between the clouds, and races toward the stork with blinding speed. The babies are mine! Oh dear. Snatching only one baby, the creature vanishes. The second baby falls undetected towards the open sea. Oh no, you don't say. Meanwhile, here is Yoshi's Island, home to all Yoshis. It's a lovely day, and Yoshi is taking a walk. Huh? Suddenly, a baby drops in onto his back. The baby seems to be fine. This is very fortunate. What? Something else fell with the baby. It looks like a map. Maybe the stork was using it. But Yoshi can't figure it out. Yoshi decides to talk to his friends. Kamek, the evil Magikoopa and kidnapper of the baby, quickly dispatches his toadies. Yoshi heads leisurely back to the other Yoshis, unaware of the danger at hand. Will these two children ever reach their parents safely? And just like that, we're at a title screen. The time has come for Super Mario World 2, Yoshi's Island. Talk about a bizarre turn of events for a sequel. I mean, every other Mario game was your standard affair. It's Mario, player 2's Luigi, you go rescue Peach from Bowser. That's it. I mean, I know the exception is Mario 2 USA, but that game also wasn't intended to be a Mario game at first. I highly doubt anyone could have predicted back in 1994 that the next main series Mario game you would be playing as Yoshi, and it would be a prequel featuring Mario and Luigi when they were just babies. You know what, you can absolutely appreciate this game as its own beast of sorts, not necessarily as a follow-up to Super Mario World. After all, this game kind of sparked the Yoshi franchise. I mean, later we would get Yoshi games on the Nintendo 64, on the Nintendo DS, on multiple other consoles, including most recently on the Switch. So, in a way, this is another Mario Let's Play, but in a way, it's a start of something new as well for this channel. Now, for those who haven't watched the previous Mario Let's Plays on this channel, I had a tradition in which for every Mario game, especially the main series ones, I would have my cat Mimi with me. Mimi has since sadly passed away, which I definitely announced before at some point, probably during Super Mario Land 2, which was the last game I did in the Mario franchise. And you know, that was a really sad time leading up to it all, and some of the aftermath. You know, it's like losing a family member, it really is, and it made going back to the Mario franchise a little more challenging just because it felt different. In fact, I believe I said I was going to do an extra part of Super Mario Land 2, and I just never did. We're gonna move past Super Mario Land 2, and we're gonna move forward with the Mario franchise, because it is one of the greatest franchises in gaming history, so it 100% deserves a big spotlight on this channel. Let's get things started, why don't we? Now, right away from that intro cutscene, you may have noticed the graphics in this are remarkably better than any other game on the Super Nintendo. Really, I still think this game is one of the best looking 16-bit games there is. Now, does it quite qualify as a 16-bit game? That's up to you, because this game uses the Super FX chip to make more detailed graphics. It makes this game more expensive, more rare, and it's also not on the Virtual Console, which I talked about in Pokemon Snap. And actually, interestingly enough, the intro cutscene, which was all the pre-rendered kind of realistic-looking graphics, that was what the game originally was supposed to look like. Kind of Donkey Kong Country-esque, but, and I might be getting this wrong, I believe Miyamoto wasn't a fan of the look. And so instead, we have a more classic Mario 2D kind of look, just with a lot more detail to it. This paradise is Yoshi's Island, where all the Yoshis live. They're all in an uproar over the baby that fell from the sky. Wait, the baby seems to know where he wants to go. The bond between the twins informs each other where the other one is. Wait, they're psychic twins? What? The Yoshis decide to carry the baby to his destination via a relay system. Now begins a new adventure for the Yoshis and Baby Mario. It's kind of crazy that one of the most iconic characters in gaming, with his mustache and his Italian accent and his gut, is suddenly now just reduced to a baby. If Baby Mario falls off Yoshi's back, the countdown timer will begin. When it reaches 0, Kamex toadies will kidnap Baby Mario. The more stars you collect, the safer you are. The countdown timer will slowly count back up to 10. Complete stage by passing Baby Mario to the next Yoshi. And so instead of a standard, I guess, life system that the previous Mario games had used, Yoshi himself is indestructible. Instead, the only thing that happens when you get hurt is Baby Mario flies away, and we need to get him back. As Baby Mario's flying away, that timer in the upper corner there, that starts to count down, meaning we're running out of time. And something you'll immediately notice, there's no coin counter anywhere, there's no timer on any of the stages. In fact, we don't even see our health bar with Baby Mario until after we get hit. The UI is entirely clean, and it's a really nice look. It reminds me of stuff that indie games would use. Also, hey, this is the first time we've seen Shy Guy since Super Mario Bros. 2 USA. At least in the main series game, I believe. So that's pretty neat. And not only can we swallow the enemies with Yoshi's tongue, we can also turn them into an egg. That's kind of morbid, isn't it? And then once they're an egg, using the A button, I guess? I don't know if my controls are mapped correctly, but that's it. We're able to aim the cursor around, and as soon as we hit the A button again, the egg is thrown, just like that. Let's head to our first stage of the game, World 1-1. And it's already laying out the whole world for us, 1-1 through 1-8. It's not as, well, as much of a world as Super Mario World was. In that sense, this game really is not a sequel to Super Mario World, in any sense. The only reason it was called that was because it's a Super Nintendo game, and so is that. Man, the music in these games are absolute classics. I love this game's soundtrack and presentation so much. Honestly, the gameplay isn't really my favorite. I mean, I find jumping on enemies with Mario or Sonic much more satisfying than taking time to swallow them, turn them into an egg, and then throw said egg. But this game has a lot going for it, so I won't judge it for its very unique gameplay style. And yeah, these are those stars they were mentioning. These increase your timer with Baby Mario, as you can see. We also have red coins. You'll notice a red tint on some coins, and that adds to your total collectibles. Oh man. There we are. And those red coins, you can see how many you have on the pause screen here, which really wants to show off those 3D models. Just look at those letters go. I mean, that makes it really obvious that the Super FX chip was also used on Star Fox before. We also can see the 2 out of 5 flowers, if we end the stage with as many stars as possible, and we can see our lives and coins down there, because otherwise, again, we can't really see anything in the UI. But yeah, you'll notice how that coin there and the one directly next to it look somewhat different. And that's because this one here is a red coin. And in the Game Boy Advance port of the game, that red tint does not exist. You just have to kind of figure out which ones are red coins through trial and error. I sacrificed this Shy Guy to make food. This is messed up. I feel like that's gonna be the title of this episode. Yoshi's Island Part 1. This game is messed up. Also, yeah, Yoshi has the Flutter Jump. Yoshi has a few new abilities that he didn't have in Super Mario World. Of course, he had the tongue then, but now we can tongue upwards, which we couldn't do before. That's very nice. Oh dear. But yeah, we also have this Flutter Jump, which we just get if we hold down the B button. Kind of reminds me of how Luigi would jump in Super Mario 2 USA. We also have what is probably the least important of Yoshi's new abilities, the Ground Pound. Observe. I mean, it's okay, but really, we can just jump on these Shy Guys. Like, what's the point in ground pounding, which is much slower? Okay, I say that, but there are actually points later in the game when we need to use the ground pound, but still, it's not my favorite of Yoshi's new moves. It is kind of reminiscent of how Yoshi, when he would swallow a yellow Koopa shell, he would, get a ground stomp of sorts. Aha! Look at that, totals are completely full. We might as well just head to the end now, which is this ring of flowers of sorts. As we enter it, we may stop on a flower. Oh, what a disappointment. Well, anyway, yeah, that's the kind of other reason to collect flowers, aside from just getting 100% completion, is they can give you a bonus at the end if you happen to land on them. And the relay system they were talking about is in play here as soon as 1-2. Green Yoshi hands off Baby Mario to Red Yoshi now, so we're playing as a different Yoshi, and unfortunately we don't have any special abilities as Red Yoshi. It's not like we're shooting fire or anything. Instead, it's just a color change. But you know, it's a neat color change at that. Oh dear. Oh dear! Oh no! Alright, let's try this again. And there we are. Oh my. Oh, this is one of my least favorite things about how this game runs. Look at this. Every time we go in and out of, like, hidden caves or walls, the game freezes to... It's to let us either see or not see where we're going, just to hide secrets and such, but in my experience, it just slows things down so much, especially when you get in a stage where there's a lot of these transitions. For those who are curious, no, I will not be doing 100% for this game. I never have, and I don't ever plan to, but I'll get into that later. Oh man. What do we have here? We can rely on these hint boxes to help us. There were things similar to this in Super Mario World. You can morph into a helicopter by touching the helicopter bubble. Touch the Yoshi block in time and Baby Mario will be warped to Yoshi. Okay, so we have to leave Baby Mario behind for a moment so that Yoshi can become a helicopter somehow. I don't know about that, but alright. Again, Yoshi here is indestructible. All getting hit will do is send us back. Observe. It just drops us down a bit. But as soon as we hit this Yoshi block over here, we're teleported outside the helicopter form and we can continue on the stage. Oh yeah, we missed a flower. It's already very clear. Hey, we still got the bonus game though. How about that? So now we get a bonus challenge of sorts, which is a random mini-game we get to play in between stages in an attempt to get other power-ups or lives. And I did say power-ups, we still have those. Let's see what we got here. Flip cards and item chance. Aim with the cursor and press A to collect the items shown. If you get a Kamek, you lose all the items. Hit exit to quit. Okay, so we have 8 different cards here and the ability to back out like a coward. But we're not a coward. Go for it, you... The Cave of Chomp Rock. There's a lot of Chain Chomp themes going on in this game, isn't there? Hey, light blue Yoshi is a new color for Yoshi in this, and... well, for some reason it would kind of replace the dark blue Yoshi, which was already introduced in Super Mario World, and I don't really like that. Oh boy, we got these munchers from Mario 3 of all things. I like that this game uses enemies from all sorts of Mario games. Like, we have a Magic Koopa as the main threat with Kamek, and we have Shy Guys from Mario 2. It helps kind of bring the world together on the Super Nintendo, because from this point on we got so many spin-offs and sequels and other franchises. In fact, this game is the start of its own franchise in a way. And so it helps to bring that cohesion to the Mario world, because before this point, well, maybe Shy Guys were just a weird one-off that we never see again. But now, oh no, Shy Guys, they're a Mario staple. They've been in at least 2 games. Oh dear. Yoshi, you're a monster. You just crushed those Shy Guys with a boulder. This game is so messed up, really. Uh-oh. Yeah, as you can see, even if we get hit without Mario, Yoshi just, like, flies back a bit. He never dies. It's impossible for Yoshi to die in this game, really. Unless you fall into a pit of lava, I think. Off to Yellow Yoshi, and you'll notice that 1-4 in the overworld here has a castle kind of look, just like 1-8. That's because every 4 levels we have a fortress. And with every fortress, we have a boss. So here we have Bert the Bashful's fort. Let's get going. This is a great theme for the castles, really. Also, these weird guys in pants, we can crush them with the ground pound. Otherwise, we just bounce off their heads. Ooh, what do we have up here? A secret with lots of coins. A lot of coins, and we ignore the entire area. I don't know where I am. I don't have any eggs, so I can't break that platform and I can't really go back. Wait a minute, I was stuck on a ledge of sorts? I don't know what's going on up there, but I'm just gonna go back the normal way. Here we have an egg dispenser. Unlimited eggs just for you. Well, at least you get unlimited eggs until you get the maximum amount that Yoshi can hold, because there is a maximum amount Yoshi can hold. I guess let's just go across this bridge, and, oh dear. It seems the blarg is way more cartoony than it was in Super Mario World. There is something satisfying about collecting red coins, though, in particular. I like the sound effect. And you get that little extra sound effect whenever you get all of them in the stage. And hey, we picked up a key. Oh, hello. Alright, see you later. Are those guys blargs? I mean, they act similarly to blargs, but I guess that doesn't make them the same enemy. Heck, the Goombas in Super Mario World aren't really Goombas. Hello there. Oh boy.
So, you're still on the baby side, Yoshi baby. Then get a load of this.
Oh dear. Yeah. Here we have Bert the Bashful, the first boss of the game. And the boss of the game was just that enemy, but Kamek made it much larger. I love the boss theme, by the way. All we need to do is collect eggs from this egg dispenser, and throw them at Bert, making his pants slowly shrink. I say shrink, but by that I mean his pants slowly fall down, because clearly he just really needs a belt. Oh dear. I don't like where this is going. Yoshi, do we have to keep going? Are you sure? Yoshi? Yoshi? No, no, no. Yoshi... Yay, we stripped an enemy of their pants. This game's weird. Hey, we got 100% on this stage though, that's nice. On to stage number 5 with Purple Yoshi. Let's go. I love Purple Yoshi's look. Just something about it. This is a new Yoshi design as well. Hop hop, donut lifts. And oh boy, this stage is a tough one. But it also has one of the most iconic and lovable tracks in any Mario game there is. I mean, who doesn't love this track? If you don't like this track, what? One of my favorite interpretations of this track is with Floss's version. He did that whole thing. Go watch that video right now. I don't care if you're just a Mario newbie or a huge Mario fanboy, you need to watch that video, really. It is kind of strange to see an auto-scroller this early in the game. Like, this stage can be a challenge for newcomers, especially if you're not used to Yoshi's new control scheme or, well, auto-scrollers in general. But you know what, it's one of my favorite stages because of the new music track and because of Purple Yoshi and just how fun it is to jump along and use the pinwheels and everything. And look at the background too, isn't that great? It's all cartoony and it's moving with us. It all looks fantastic. Oh boy, we gotta be careful for these red coins. There we are. Hey, nice job, Yoshi. Well, we were 1 star point short, but that's okay because we got a bonus game. Hey, we got a bonus game. Alright, Brown Yoshi, let's go. Brown Yoshi's also one of my favorites, just because it looks more like a natural kind of creature you'd see in the wild. Plus, it's heavily underutilized, like, there are more Yoshi games after this, but none of them use Brown Yoshi. I don't know why. Alright, let's give this another go. Upper corner. Ooh, we got an item. I'll explain what some of these items do once we get inside the stages. Ooh, nice, nice. Okay, we got some real good items that I don't want to lose, because I believe if we land on Kamek like we did before, we actually lose all of these items. So we're gonna play it safe and get out of there while we can, even though there are probably a few good things still left. On to stage 1-6, and I just love the picture for this and the concept. We have Shy Guys on stilts. Yellow eggs create coins, red eggs create 2 stars, flashing eggs, hit an enemy to receive these prizes. So yeah, we have different color eggs, with these different eggs here. And we can actually rotate through our eggs by going to throw them and then hitting the tongue button to get off of them. So we can see all the different egg kinds here. You can get a coin. I did not mean to hit that hit there. Got a red coin from the flashing one. Okay, so that actually counts to the total red coins in this stage. That can make getting red coins overall very challenging, because you have to keep an eye out for all of those flashing eggs and wherever they may be. Anyway, that's just a neat little area that shows off how the eggs work. And you can actually obtain these eggs from your own, or at least the yellow and the red ones. You'll notice as soon as an egg hits a wall, it'll change color, like that one became yellow. If we can then pick that egg back up somehow, we then have a yellow egg, of course. So if we get a very narrow area, we can just throw it at the ceiling and bounce it up and down. What's a good area for that? This'll do, I suppose. Check it out. Oh, I egged the enemy and not the egg itself. There we are. That's an easy way to farm star points if you ever need them. Oh dear. I couldn't quite see those guys in the dark. I will say, because this game design is a lot more intricate, it's not just a straight path to the right like most Mario games typically had. There are a lot more instances of enemies just coming out at you because maybe you're going up some shaft and a bat comes out of nowhere.
You know, what is the
Flowers. Oh, shit!
Oh, you motherfucking bats!
So I don't think this game has quite as good level design as games like Super Mario World or even Super Mario Bros. 3 in some regards. Again, I think the reason this game shines is because of its presentation, its music, and just the overall charm of it. Give me the flower. And now real calm and nice, you're gonna give me that red coin. I was like holding him up at gunpoint there, what was that? Yoshi's weird, man. But what can I say, I love Yoshi. Yoshi was my original favorite Mario character back when I first played Mario Kart 64, which is my first ever Mario experience, but anyway, that's a story for another day. What do we have here? We have a new transformation for Yoshi in the form of the mole. Isn't that neat? It's a bit difficult to control, but we get the hang of it eventually, you know. You know, something I completely forgot to mention up to this point, which is kind of surprising, I never mentioned Yoshi has no run button in this game, which Mario has had in every entry, every main entry, since the original. Heck, Mario 2 USA, which originally in Japan didn't have a run button, was given a run button when it was turned into a Mario game from Doki Doki Panic. So it's kind of breaking new grounds, and again, setting it apart from just your standard Mario title, it's more of its own thing. Just short of those star points. I don't think we got all the red coins though either. And wait a minute. This is Red Yoshi. Were we Pink Yoshi last time and I thought we were Red Yoshi? That's my bad. I mean, they look kind of similar. Ooh, this is a new minigame where it's a scratch board of sorts. If we get just one baby Mario, that's immediately an extra life. What about this one here? Ooh, there we go, there we go. So, okay, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 total. 3 of them are Mario. 2 of them are those toadies, which are just nothing. And then 1 of them will be Kamek. What about the other one? Is there 2 Kameks? Is there an extra baby Mario, an extra toadie? I don't know what my odds are, but I'm going big. Ooh, look at that. If we get 1 more, we get 5 lives right there. That's a lot. Wait. Oh, we only get 3 scratches? I thought it was like the other one where you just back out when you're done. Ah well, we still got 2 lives from that, so that's good. Wait, no, look! On the overworld, that's clearly a pink Yoshi, and that's clearly a red Yoshi. Now I'm confused. So is this pink Yoshi or red Yoshi here? That's clearly red Yoshi. So I guess the other one was pink Yoshi. I don't know, I'm confused, but we're gonna ignore that. The name of the stage is Touch Fuzzy, Get Dizzy. We have these... not these enemies here. These guys are just... well, they're pretty normal, honestly. These guys here aren't much to write home about either. The enemies I'm really worried about are the title enemies, the Fuzzies. I believe they appear right after this checkpoint here. We have these weird fuzzballs that are practically impossible to avoid without using eggs. But as you can see, there's not a lot of egg supply over here past the checkpoint. There we are, that's our banquet. What exactly happens if these guys hit us? Well, only one way to find out. Oh no.
Oh no, Yoshi. No, not more, Yoshi.
Can't handle it, you're overdosing, Yoshi.
It's me, the dinosaur. Open that door and lick the enemies to death. Is it just me or is the ground moving? And actually, that seems to be helping in some respects.
We're fine now. Hi, Kirby. I don't know why they put that in a kid's game, but there's a lot of things in this game I could question, but we won't. On to the final stage of World 1, Level 8. And now we're playing as my personal favorite Yoshi, Blue Yoshi, or Dark Blue Yoshi, whichever you prefer. Here we have Salvo the Slime's castle, and yet another fortress kind of theme, with more of these 3D walls. Give me the flower. Alright, fine, I'll use the egg. That's just lava down there, that's not good. That's the thing that can actually kill Yoshi in this game. The one thing. I might be forgetting something else, but as far as I know, that's the one thing. And hey, what are you spitting water at me for? You know, for being a Mario game, there's really no water levels in this. There's no swimming. I mean, then again, Yoshi never swam in Super Mario World, so it'd be kind of weird if he suddenly was able to here. What do we have in this plant here? I kind of glossed over the bit where we broke the last vase and got a key, but it's kind of a weird way to get a key, you know? Oh, yes, I remember you. As soon as we jump on this arrow circle thing, it goes in whatever direction it was pointing. It will bounce off the walls, which will change up its direction somewhat. And wow, that's really unsatisfying, isn't it? Suddenly there's a drastic music shift. Oh dear.
Hi there, cute little Yoshi. Does baby Mario want to go to Bowser's castle? I'll take him there in a hurry. Tee hee hee.
Once again, Kamek uses his magic to make an enemy become giant. Anyway, pretty simple fight. We just gotta throw eggs at it, which will make it split into more copies of itself. And that's how we can procure more eggs. I don't think it actually hurts us. I think the only way we can die is falling in the lava over there. Haha, the trick shot. And there we are. We defeated the slime. Oh no. You're being reduced to just eyes. Alright, and obtaining a massive key of sorts, not sure what that's about, we have unlocked the second world of the game. Go ahead, Blue Yoshi, head on over. Oh my. Huh. And we're on to World 2.